Greetings, my people of the tarot. So today I wanted to talk a little bit to you about herbs and herbally speaking. Because I see a lot of misconception out there about herbs and the way that people are using them. As some of you know, I'm trained in therapeutic herbalism by Blazing Star Herbal School, and I also spent several years working at Wise Way Herbals, and I have been studying herbs for over 20 years. And you can categorize herbs sort of like in maybe 4 different categories. Let's say herbs that you can eat every day. They're more like food. And then you have the next one is maybe occasional use. Herbs, they're a little more stronger. And then you have herbs that are quite powerful that can be toxic in larger doses. And then you have herbs that are extremely dangerous unless you're a healthcare professional or you have had some formal training in this field. And I mean formal training, not just research, but formal training from a qualified herbalist. So, let's see. And then finally, I guess you could add a 5th layer, and that would be herbs that are deadly no matter how they are handled. Okay, so I'll just give a couple examples. So your first herbs would be your green leafy vegetables, including nettles and dandelion greens. Those are all like food grade type herbs that you can have on a daily basis if you wanted to. And then you go to the second tier of herbs that are a little bit stronger, which would be like yarrow, St. John's wort. Although I suppose you could have St. John's wort every day, but it's not something I would recommend. Jackson, you're being so funny. What did I say? Yarrow and what's some other ones? St. John's wort. Because you really wouldn't want that on a daily basis. And there's others that I could go into. And then we go into third category, or it could be the second or third, and we have milk thistle. A lot of people think that they need to take it on a daily basis to keep their liver cleansed. Well, unless you are eating a horrible diet and you believe that you are, and I mean believe that you are full of toxins, then you shouldn't be using something like that on a daily basis, because when you really need it, your body's going to be like totally wiped out from it. Another one I would put in this category is Echinacea purpurea. You don't want to use that on a daily basis. It's a strong herb. It should be used in times of acute or infection. And then we have herbs that are a little bit higher up, and that would be like foxglove and lily of the valley. Qualified professional only, because they can be toxic in the wrong dose. And you could add pokeberry to that one too. And then we have the ones that are highly toxic, and that is hemlock, not the hemlock tree, but the hemlock plant is toxins. It's highly toxic. So that's kind of the rundown. So I see a lot of people making the mistakes. I'm using the higher tiered herbs on a daily basis, which is not good for them. Now that goes into what can we use on a daily basis that is good for our health? Making a good fire cider, and I can say that now, making a good fire cider is a daily tonic we can all take. If you look back through my archives, I think it was about last year or this time, I talk about making a fire cider. And the basis of a fire cider is garlic, lemon, ginger. Anyone that knows alone in a medium of apple cider vinegar is very beneficial. Adding raw turmeric, hot peppers, are great for their upper respiratory system. So it's really great tonic for us to be taking in these times. Fire cider. So let me repeat the ingredients. Garlic, crush your garlic, chop up your lemons, chop up your ginger, chop up your turmeric. You can buy turmeric raw in some places. You can add onion to that also. Onion's great. Some type of hot pepper. And there you go. You have a perfect upper respiratory tonic that you can take on a daily basis. And you only need a tablespoon. And chop all those vegetables up, put them in a mason jar, and cover them with apple cider vinegar. And it really doesn't even need to be organic. You're still going to get a lot of great benefits from that. So this has been a few, herbally speaking, for about 7 minutes. If you would like to do more herbally speaking, please give me a thumbs up and let me have a comment below, because it's getting to that season and I love talking about herbs. And just on a side note, the best thing that we can do, think positive thoughts, believe in yourself, and know that we've got this.